Let it be known, I will buy just about anything with Megaman written on it. And if it's Mega Man X, well, here, just take my wallet and do whatever you want to it. Case in point, an even bigger blue video game hero. Because if they make a Mega Man, of course they're going to make Mega Man X. Once again, we are looking at the X Plus Gigantic Series figure, an even bigger blue bomber than the one we had before. This one stands almost 17 inches high, and being 14 inches wide and 9 inches deep, he's going to command any shelf he gets put on. He's made quite a bit differently than Mega Man, with fewer assembled parts in the body and cast only in the darker blue plastic. The light blue as well as the black lining is all painted on. Speaking of paint, there's more airbrushing here, with shadows and highlights to give X's armor some more metallic definition. Like the first figure, the face is a huge highlight to the sculpt. Open mouth expressions are hard to capture correctly in an anime aesthetic, but this pulls it off as well as I could expect. The armor affords him more detail and paint than the standard Mega Man, with a third shade of blue on the chest, gunmetal gray accents, and more translucent red, in particular for the gem on the helmet. It's all in the same shades of color, giving the two a matched look, so they stand great together. Pose-wise again, you're down on articulation aside from rotating head, and X's pose is far more action-oriented. This is almost a detriment to it, as it's hard to find a place for him that leaves his chest armor visible. If a high shelf is your only display option, you're never going to see it from below. And honestly, look at this place. Does it look like I have any place to store these except the highest shelves? I mean, if they make another one of these things, it's going to have to stay in my bed, and that's going to get awkward. Like Mega Man, X's only playability comes from a swappable head for a different expression. It's a different connection type, by the way, so don't get any weird swapping ideas. But again, have a hairdryer ready to soften up the vinyl first. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this one. It lets you display him at a different angle, but it doesn't really look that different. I don't know, Mega Man had a bigger visual change, but X really doesn't have a better option. Still, it's another great representation of a classic gaming character, immense in size and shipping cost. And again, better than the statues that are selling for way higher. I'm just glad these are the only two that have been made. I mean, I really don't have any place for a third one to go, so I'm glad there isn't any other now. This is gonna get awkward, isn't it?